ヤさん、貴様のような奴を許すわけにはいかない。ビームコンフューズ。
いい気になるなよゼータ。
地球には行かせない、絶対に。ホーミングレーザこれだから肉の体にとらわれた連中は近接攻撃を選択。落ちなさいよ。メモリが、私のメモリが減らされる。
体にまとわりつく敵、奴からか。いけ。
これ以上のダメージは致命傷になる。やらなければやられる。もうダメだ。
機械が勝手に動いてんだ。
どいてもらおうぜ、軍人さん。こいつは痛いぜ。受け取れ。死ぬかよ、死ぬかよ。
平和を脅かす犯罪者は私が相手になる。今だかい、撃て。シグナルビー。
もうダメだ。ロボットを捨てるしかない。
今はこんな戦争をやってる場合じゃないって分かれ。このビームサーベルで真っ二つにしてやる。くらえ。
もう限界だ。脱出装置を。 ち抜く。距離を詰める。これでこんな結末なのかよ。行くぞゾン
他にいくらでもやり方はあるはずだ。いけるか。
もう限界だ。脱出装置を。
行こうレイアース。炎の矢を受けてみろ。
Hey there, Shrine Runners! Hello, and welcome to the Fox Shrine. I'm Araxis, your host, and tonight we're going to be playing some more Super Robot Wars T. Hey there, Kuro. Hope you're doing alright. Feeling a bit better, to be honest. Getting a bit annoyed by these blisters that I started getting. I don't know if it's like bug bites or what, but it is annoying. Got like one on my index finger, and I don't like it. I don't like it. But let's try and distract ourselves from things like that with some Super Robot Wars, shall we? All right. Hey there, wizard. You may have an idiom. But you will be judged for all the horrible deaths of children, unfortunately. I believe we were very close to finishing last we left off. How many, any other... Why? Yeah, for those who don't know what Wiz is referencing, Idion recently got put into SRWY, along with a few other things, like Cross-Ange, which I am sure people in my chat are quite familiar with now. I'm doing alright. Just a little bit annoyed with some blisters that I've got. Like, I suspect bug bites, but like this one on my finger, like, I don't know when a bug could have bitten that one, to be honest. Like, that one just developed in, like, the last, like, few hours or something? That couldn't have been a bug. I would have noticed. And I didn't notice any of the other ones, so... But, yeah. Other than that, doing well. So, hold on, are there really 23 left? We all love... Oh yeah, I suppose there are quite a few left, aren't there? I suppose the bosses still have decent HP, but we wiped out these guys fairly well. Alright, we've still got these fucks. Okay, so there are actually a fair bit more than I thought. Okay. Let me just review our objectives. Yes, we have completed our SR point. So we just have the tap P bonus to acquire, which is defeat Hokushin with Akito over here with his new distortion attack S. There we go. Alright. I guess then went with friends or something? Friends or family? Hopefully you enjoyed yourself. Like I said, I know that you said it was okay, but hopefully it was a bit more than okay. Alright, so let's see. Yes, we've got the Nadeshiko C now. Okay, how do I want to go about this? Alright, so I've got a few bastards here. Oh, Accelerate's already... Right, because this is your first time on the scene. You weren't here earlier. With one with your... Gotcha. Yeah, fair enough. Going with friends does help things, right? Easier to enjoy something when you're with a friend. Let's go blast... this one, I think. And yeah, we will bless ourselves because you're kind of at full energy. And you know what, let's gain as well. Okay. Minato, Yukina, Cross, and Harry. Ready when you are, Ruri. Awaiting instructions, Captain. This Nadeshiko was built for you, ma'am. And we're here to fight with you. Thank you all. Let's move then. The Nadeshiko won't lose any battle, no matter how bad. Just have to drive that point home now. Makes sense.
する気がないのなら仕方ありませんね。敵陣中央にグラビティブラストを撃ちます。スタンバイ OK ですよ、班長。
Harry's got himself a CG now.
ハリ君、今です。
I do like Rui's mantle, sort of around her mantle or poncho, however you want to call it. I don't know how people can do this all the time. Captain Mantle. There we go. Well, I mean, it's just something. Like, obviously, it's not something that you like really enjoy, right? Versus, like, if someone really enjoys sort of going out to like the stadium or whatever, that's a thing that they do, right? That's their thing. Like, you've probably got your own things that you really enjoy doing and want to do lots, right? Same thing. Let's move down here. Yeah, and like you're here like almost all the time, right? It's clearly your thing. Let's check out the hold on. I haven't got enough kills with you yet. I was thinking of going to attack this guy. But hey Ada, how you going? Let's go test out your new attack, shall we? Let me take this guy out, please. throw down a persist while we're at it, given that you're at max. Okay, no dialogue there. I guess you gotta go fight options. That robot's crying there, showing all the tears that Akito's having trouble expressing. Oh, Akito has had a rough life. I definitely feel for the guy. Alright, let's blast you. Let's throw Fortune down. It's not too much to ask for. As far as dreams go, his is a very innocent one. And yet here we are. Someone's all the way back here, huh? Let's move Allenby down a bit further. You know what? Let's start on these guys. These guys have a lot of HP after all, so you need to start pummeling them. Hey, Kailash! Let's sit up straight. Over here. Yes, we still want kills with you. Let's go take down this guy. Kuro. You should look up the Nadley. I think you would like the Nadley. If you haven't seen Gundam 00. Noble Gundam is a magical girl and is very orphan. What's your blocked over there, so let's move you down. And you. And stab in over here. A little bit of a level difference, but these guys are all mini bosses, so. Also, Turn A Gundam has hair as well. Yeah, their missiles are pretty garbage. Alright. So we go to here now. So, let's go take some pot shots at this guy. I don't really feel the need to go for the bullseye, so.
前方の敵に集中砲火だ。
Spirit. Yeah, because Spirit's absolutely what we need with you. Alright.
人類同士が争ってる場合じゃないのに。バスタートマホーク
And you know what we can do here? We can use Bright Command to make her move again. Get her into the battle. For some reason the gun bus is a little bit slow. It's huge. It should be able to move fast. Over here. Restore action. Here we go. Throw yourself in here. Past this one. Here we are. Normal kick!
見て考える。あとはなすべきことを体がやってくれる。格闘攻撃は沖上の伝統よ。稲妻キック。
I just need to keep on stepping on these guys. I mean, shouldn't you be praising this as an example of an awesome super robot?
ここから巻き返してみせる。
Hold on to that.
俺たちから見ればお前のスピードなどハエも同然だ。
正義に生まれ
Here you go! Hey, Drago.
俺たちが真の勇者かどうか今わかる。俺たちの武器は勇気、正義、闘志。お楽しみはこれからだ。エルドラファイト。ゴー！アミーゴ！弾丸ボンバディーロ！イグニッシャ！
Hey, Dahlia. How you going? Yeah, I feel you there, Drago. I would also do everything except clean my room. That's nice. Mostly my YouTube's just an archive of my streams. I don't try and get like super numbers or anything like that. I don't even remember the last time I actually looked at numbers for it. Your FYP. Oh, right. Gotcha. I understand now. I was looking at that just before stream. Yes. Those are indeed. That is a blessed algorithm, 100%. I would much rather have that than like what it recommends to like the you know how like some people's like algorithms just tries to push like right-wing bullshit to people? Like mine's not like that, thankfully. Honestly, mostly I just get like HoloLive fan clips and... What the fuck am I getting right now? Yeah, sort of like a HoloLive, Mythbusters... Girls and Panzer and some like military history stuff. Yeah, mine's... Honestly, mostly mine is, fairly restricted to things that I'm already following, I guess? I don't like... Hold on. I'm gonna move in... That's still classified as a shoot down there, right? Yeah, go with that. Throw down fortune on yourself, please. There we go. Yeah, sometimes you get like really disgusting recommendations. Thankfully not mine in recent days. Like the worst I'll occasionally see is someone recommending like YouTube trying to push like some sort of like Pipkin like clip or something like that, and I always say, no, fuck off, get out of here. I am not interested in that at all. Let's move in further. I'm gonna start fighting Bakushin himself. I'm actually surprised you're not getting killed from this. Defense must be fairly good. Now let's throw down that, and he doesn't have regen, does he? I don't think he does. He does have distortion field, but it's fine. Ooh, Lavender Ooze! Thank you very much for the raid, I do appreciate it! Need to touch your algorithm, watch the Lycan video, then if Carl M0 Fist und Trance shows up in your FYP, that's your sign. Fair enough. Arr, matey! Hey Cat Dad, how you going? Hey Lenny Fruit! Thank you very much for an amusing raid message then, Lenny. I do appreciate people having a little bit of fun with that. Hopefully, Raid was so bad I didn't get raided. But yeah, hopefully your stream went well. There was no time for a vote. Oh, thank you, Ada. I was just about to do that myself. But yeah, hopefully Ratchet and Clank went well for you. Right now, your revolutionary bartender is playing some Super Robot Wars. We are facing up against basically a bunch of mini bosses over here. Here's the boss guy. Here's his mini boss flunkies, which we will deal with. But yeah, I'm doing quite well, and looking forward to kicking some ass. Alright. We'll go up against this guy, do a bit of damage to him, because the sooner we deal with him, the better. Damn straight! Gotta kick this terrorist's ass. Not anything interesting. I suppose I went to like a play recently. I went to go and see Kudo with family, which was a lot of fun. It's a stage. It's a comedic stage production of the board game Clue. Definitely recommend. Okay, do we have? Yes. Yes. Alright. Let's focus there. I'm not used to the enemy having counterattack. I might be doing some board games in a few days as well. Should be fun, because I haven't had a chance to play board games in forever. See how that goes. And he Stepper looks spooky with his baseball hat. Although Pragmata also has a robot in it with a baseball hat. With a cap. I was watching a video of that earlier. Wanted to sort of get an idea of the game, since a lot of people have been talking about it. I wasn't sure if it was my thing. Because, like, I sort of got a little bit, I've been doing sort of a lot of dad games in recent years, and I was sort of like, this sort of like looks like another dad game. A dad game being stuff like Last of Us, God of War, so wasn't particularly interested in it initially. Sort of watching like the first like hour or two of the game, I was like, oh, okay, yeah, this is a pretty good game. Yeah, as it's like dad protagonist, like escorting like a small child around. That's what I mean by dad game. I don't try to sort of like criticize that sort of game or anything like that. I just sort of like, I've noticed there were a lot of those games sort of going around like a few years ago, and sort of got a little bit bored of like sort of like retreading similar ground, I guess. Also, I didn't like Last of Us. I didn't really enjoy that. I never played God of War, so I can't comment on that one, admittedly. No? Accelerate. You don't have... I'll go around over here. Nah, we'll take the long way. Accelerate either, do you? Okay. No, that's fair, that's fair. Like, I didn't like Last of Us because... didn't really like the controls, I guess? Like, they felt rather clunky in my mind. Like, I know it's like Naughty Dog is sort of guilty of this, Rockstar is guilty of this, but they sort of like focus a lot on they sort of like prioritize a bit more realism over like user friendliness, I guess. I'm just trying to sort of like work out a way to sort of put it in words, but you'll notice that like in some games where you sort of like turn your characters around, like they're fairly responsive, you're able to sort of like move around, and it's not like necessarily animated realistically or anything like that. They might turn on a dime, but like they control like in a responsive manner. Whereas things like Last of Us, Uncharted, GTA, Red Dead Redemption, like they have that sort of delay as the model of the character sort of like moves in like a more realistic manner, but it doesn't feel right controlling them. And I've sort of come down on the side of I don't care as much if they're being realistic. I care more about the controls feeling good. So... And also, like, I didn't play Last of Us 2, but I sort of read up about it, and like the fact that this was like inspired from like a Zionist perspective of like the Israel-Palestine conflict and all that, that didn't really sit right with me either, so... Alright. Let's throw down a persist, I think, here. Yeah, no problem. Totally understand, given you've been streaming for I don't know how long, but I know after I've been streaming, I am fairly done for the night, so all the best with getting on with whatever tasks you need to do. And thank you again for the raid. I do appreciate it. Alright, so let's go blast this guy. And... hold on. Yep, okay, so that's getting factored in. Now, I don't know how many times you're going to be attacked. So... I'm gonna go with that. And... let's see how things go. I think housework's important to take care of. Meals take time as well. Like my problem with cooking, I guess, is I'm not good at doing things in advance. I sort of like realize, oh, I'm hungry, I want food. And if you sort of want to cook like a meal, that takes time, but I'm hungry now. So that's not convenient. I'm not good at doing things in advance, so I want to sort of get food I want it now.
そろそろ諦めろ
Hey, I mean, I usually do 3-hour streams myself. Honestly, I wouldn't mind doing it before, but just the way that my schedule sort of works, 3 ends up being more convenient for me. If my situation changed, I would probably consider some more 4-hour streams in the future. But even 3 hours, I'm not a high energy person. I've mentioned this before, but recently been diagnosed with hemochromatosis, which is essentially reverse anemia, too much iron in my blood, and causes symptoms similar to anemia, aka low energy and fatigue. So that's a lot of fun. And I haven't been treated for that yet, unfortunately. I'm hopefully going to be getting some treatment for that soon. But we will see. Let's go. Really want to get that. Hold on. You have Hirama. Hemochromatosis. I've talked about this already. Let's go over here then. Yeah, to repeat myself, hemochromatosis, it is reverse anemia, it is too much iron in the bloodstream, results in low energy and fatigue. The most common treatment for this is essentially blood donation. Like they take out your blood. I haven't started on that yet. Doing a follow up with the doctor soon, and we will see what happens. Not the first time I've gotten that throw. Honestly, like it is a great idea for vampire fiction, where you have people with hemochromatosis donate blood to vampires. Alright, so yeah, he's really hurt now, so we might be able to take him out with Akito next turn in that case. Alright, so up here now. Oh, you guys have moved, right? Yes, okay. So I'll put this bastard over here. Alright. Anyway, these guys are all gonna die. Here, and yeah, you start fighting Yazan here. And I'm going to... yes, over here. Throw that down on you. Hold up. Aha, here we are. This will give us an extra attack. Alright, so... yeah, I'm not necessarily good about talking about personal stuff, so... trying to get better about it. Yeah, it's not something that is easy for me. It's something I've known for a while, and honestly, I never realized how bad I was at talking about that sort of stuff as well. Even though I already knew that I was bad. Yeah, hemochromatosis.
仕事とは常に共同作業だ。とっておきを見せてやる。ニュートロンビーム発射。俺の動きを捉えただと。
You ain't shooting me down. Get to know your on a sort of first name basis. Apparently. I don't know, like, at least from what I understand it, like, it's something that I'll end up having to do, like, a few times a year or something. We'll see what happens.
これがサラリーマンのやり方だ。スラッシュリッパーで行く。奴を切り裂け。
It's possible that I might be going on a medical trial where they've got where they can essentially like lower the iron in your body without drawing blood. Creating like a fake hormone or something like that to like replicate the effects of something that I lack is I think how the doctor sort of explained it. But I guess we'll have to see if I'm eligible for it. I get the feeling that I might get disqualified, but we'll see. Okay. Hey, hold on a second. Ask Magni to remove the excess iron. That is unfortunate indeed. Okay, yeah, we don't have enough for a funds finder. Technically, draw it out. We'll have enough for it next turn, but alright. Okay, let's use intuition. And multi-action. We can start coming on down, I think. Okay. So, you fight here. Successors. Lovely. I was just dropping by to say hi today. I'm sure you guys will have more fun in store for me, T3. Boy, UND hires some real winners. Thought that said whiners for a second. Alright. And, you know, we can multi action again, can't we? Quite right, Infernal. Quite right. Okay, let's go kill this guy. Let's just use up all of our energy, shall we? I've used up, like I sort of realized after the fact, oh, I probably should have landed to avoid using up even more energy, but it's fine. I'll just use this, finish you off. And accelerate. Let's go with that one, shall we?
任に海賊のやり方を見せてやる。速射砲で対応しろ。もうダメだ。
Zip on down here. Ooh, Daunt. Hello. I'll take that. I think I'm actually just gonna stand by here. We'll let the enemy decide who they're gonna take out. Okay.
AT にはおあつらい向きの獲物だ。邪魔だ、どけ。少しは面白くなってきたじゃねえか。サラリーマンと軍人の意地の張り合いだ。いい位置だ。
君は誤ったか。
AT にはおあつらい向きの獲物だ。平常心でことに臨む。
Dodge.
仕事に命をかけるのは
Yeah, quite fine with Sizo getting the kills here. He still needs to make ace after all. Wouldn't have minded if they went after the Gecko, considering Urano is a little bit behind compared to some other characters. Whereas we're not really using him as much. That's fine. We can get him up on other things. Ah, here we go. Oh, with the laser, eh? We just do that. But, you know what, laser's cool. Yeah, that's a counter one, right? Which is why it was prioritizing it. Oh, razor, not laser. It actually does say laser there. All right, that's a mistake there that they've made. It says laser, but it's actually razor. Getting that all L and R mixed up, I see. Oops, indeed. Whoopsie gravy. Let's hit these guys. I love the noises that the Voton's units make. The ATs. It's really satisfying to me. Get out of range there. Use just the shoulder pods. All good. Fucking Chiriko doesn't want to be hit. Seems good to me. I need to do anything. Yeah, for that. This guy didn't want to mess with Chirico.
女であろうと容赦はせぬ。
これも仁義ってやつよ。そのスピードでも私に直撃は無理ってものよ。
Technically they did.
スピードならセレスだって負けないわよ。青い竜巻、敵を飲み込み。
Raya is getting a remake. Does that mean in the future, like we're not going to have this song for Raya characters? Might end up with the Yuki Hachiura version. Hmm.
滅びよ、未熟者よ。そこは我が間合いだ。そのものだ。そのフィールドごと打ち抜く。
And we've got ourselves an ad break. We will pause here for a few minutes and resume when the ads are done. Okay? So, be right back.
全てを出し切り打ち抜く。最後の手を使うしかないというのか。
Alright, we're back. So, let's see. Oh, they're going after Chirico again. Let's see if he can dodge a third turn. I mean, they're all essentially 50-50 hits. But statistically, he should have been hit by now by one of those attacks. Obviously, each individual attack is only a simple 50-50. But when you calculate them all together, it's obviously a bit more. Congratulations, by the way, Chiriko, on taking this guy down. I failed. I'm retreating. What's Hokushin himself going? Alright, that's what I thought he was going to do. And before we forget, we'll throw this down on you as well. I don't think you'll succeed. Maybe you're a crit, I'm not sure, but Hokushin's kind of tough, so... I can tell from your movement that you've done some considerable preparation for going up against me. That's right. I've survived all this time so that I can defeat you. Even if you were to best me in combat, you'd still spend the rest of your life wallowing in regret and self-loathing. Now that you've chosen the little girls over your lady love, you've become a demon who's forsaken your human heart. Yeah. Oh. Rage at me. Eat me. Nothing brings me greater joy in life than taking your deepest passions and grinding them under my heel. Akito Tenkawa, you are mine! Anyone else, getting some, romantic undertones from, Shin towards Akito there? Like, toxic yaoi, or anything like that?
こんなもんが暗殺じゃ。闇より深いところへ消えろ。勝負だ。行くぜ。アーマーパーチ。とどめだ。
Okay, so the crit would have killed him. We didn't get the crit, but we'll get him next time. Yeah, definitely Yandere. Oh, just need to make sure. Okay, we can kill him immediately, which I will do. No, we don't have that. That's fine, though. Okay. Let's throw out a cheer while we're at it. Okay, Hokushin. Oh, yeah. Fucking bastards to attack first.
全てを出し切る。打ち抜く。
There we go.
酔いしれるが。
That's just sour grapes.
俺はまだ止まれない。
Shell let's move there. Okay. Gravity wave antenna. 2 levels. Closing in at point-blank range at max speed. Getting up in your face before you can use your boost or jump tactics. Giving you full force. This is the power my comrades gave me. Nicely done. He's a little bit Gowron-like, actually. Now that they're sort of talking about him having sort of like yandere vibes for Akito. A little bit similar to... Not exactly the same as Gowron from Full Metal Panic towards Sosuke. But... Like, Gowron was very much, like, into, like, the violence part of things, rather than sort of, like, breaking Sosuke or anything like that. But... There are a little bit of similarities there. Feeling Akito. It's strange. I don't feel any different. That just goes to show how little he mattered. Are you saying that everything Akito's done never even mattered? Not in the least. It just means that the true goal of Akito's fight wasn't him. It's getting Yurika back. Right, Akito. You have one place to go, and it's wherever she is. Damn straight. Ooh, hell yeah. Let's throw down a bless, please. Fuck. Oh, I got to put down... Funds Finder. Oh well, it's down now. Yeah. Bless. Alright.
Kono God Gundamをただのガンダムと思うな。覚悟してもらおう。俺のこの手が真っ赤に燃える。勝利をつかめとただろき叫ぶ。バークレッツゴートゥピカエンド。隊長。
You'll see me again! I hope not. Alright. Ooh, 60. You're at A status now. Okay. So, morale plus 10 when sortied. Increases 20% damage dealt for CQB weapons when skill set Meikyo Shisui is active. I'm guessing you mean hyper mode? But game. You need to be consistent with your translations here. You can't just leave one thing untranslated and the other thing translated, because that just leads to confusion. But yeah, with that, you could possibly swap out Soul of Gekiganger, because you're going to be starting off with 20 morale anyway. Obviously we could leave it on so that you got the extra morale and you're even higher up, but yeah, we could give that to someone else. Anyway, should use System Seizure as well while we're at it. Could have used that earlier, but we didn't. Yeah, it doesn't have to try.
なでしこならいけます。なので行きます。グラビティブラスト発射準備。解析結果表示。いけますよ艦長。ハリ君、今です。
Unfortunate, but we thought that would happen.
白き要請深くまさか反撃できるとは。ここは任せてもらおう。俺を振り切れると思うなよ。
What for the shield? Oh no, went through. Went through.
口だけではない。悪が栄えた試しなし。正義に生まれ正義に生きて早60年。俺たちが真の勇者かどうか今わかる。俺たちの武器は勇気、正義、闘志。お楽しみはこれからだ。エルドラファイトゴー
Amigo!
Bombardiro! Ignition! 闇の中こそ正義が光る。バカな奴は化け物か。汝の命運はすでに我が手の内よ。その命手で狩る。ねせめた骨のある相手のようだな。
このタイミングならやれる。ガンバスターのパワーなら
hoping Noriko would have unique dialogue with the old guys, since they're in a super robot. Oh well.
必殺稲妻キック。
Yes, that's it. I'm retreating. Yeah. Alright. Scroll acquired. Couple of levels. Okay. Let's get you in on the action.
アキトとユリカの怒りを俺がぶつけてやる。よーし、久々にあれ行ってみっか。若いね、リョウコ。罪作りな若作り。つべこべ言ってねえでさっさとやれ。レールキャノン発射。射撃の腕は落ちてないよ。ほらほらほらほら。
Get pregnant, get pregnant, get pregnant.
光る泉決めるぞ。よっしゃ、完勝だ。
隊長
It's a funny meme. That's why Ada can't do more than this. Back. All right. Two left. All right. Alright. I think you'll get the kill, but just in case.
陰気な奴らだ。仕事しろ、仕事。遅いぜ。このまま逃げ帰って隊長に粛清する。夜道へと旅立て。避けてんだ。当たってたまるか。
able to grab this one, which we will. K1 as well.
小さくて素早い。集中しないと。やるよ、レイアス。
Next time, I will finish things. So we'll get Igana. 2 levels there. Nice, you get that a fair bit of health, don't you, buddy?
スピード勝負ならティラネードは負けないわよ。ランチャーで行こっか。ワン、ツー、ダブルセット。当ててみせるわよ。
何？戦いはこれからよ。いかん。このまま攻撃を受け続けては。
誰かと一緒に戦うっていうのも悪くないわね。覚悟しなさい。次のコンテナ急いで。
輸送コンテナ着弾まであと2秒。
それを待ってた。
やつは化け物か。
Fly over there. And over here. Go ahead and get this kill.
Hikaru さんとUmiさんと一緒に頑張ります。
Yeah, Matt Kuro. Sleep well. My apologies, Captain. Yeah. The enemies are wiped out. With Kusakabe's men apprehended and Hokushin defeated, the Martian successors have really finished. Hey, Tiberius, how you going? No unfinished business or regrets. All that I have was saving you. But after that, you'll get some light. Okay, skill up, evade up, hit up. Got a nice number of skills there. Arcadia, Hannah. Nice work, Akito! Very well done. Mr. Tsukiyomi sent a message. Said you could leave Lapis to him. a new dog and down a monitor because your sister needed one. Yeah, no worries. What sort of dog did you get? Hopefully your new dog settling in nicely. And have fun with RimWorld. I need to play some more RimWorld myself. It's a game that I very much enjoy, but it takes me forever to fucking get started in RimWorld, and I need to like focus and like actually tell myself to boot up the game and not start a new game or something. RimWorld's great though. I do like RimWorld. What sort of colony you building in RimWorld? She should be in good hands now. All that leaves, picking up the bride. Mix, no worries. Okay. Yeah, hopefully it doesn't take her too long to settle in fully. Yeah, enjoy your new companion. There's no rush. Take your time and figure out what comes next. Agreed. Our battle with the Martian Successors is over, as of today. Nice work out there helping Akito, Spike! I've changed my mind about you, Mop-Top. I always took you for a cynic at heart, but you've got a fire in you! Don't project onto me, geezer. Are you sure you have been letting the T3 be a bad influence on you? I've always been who I am. I'll never stop being me. I just don't want any regrets, is all. Not more than I already have, anyway. That's why I don't care if you come off as lame or selfish, Akito. You live to your heart's content. So, what did the secret behind the Nadeshiko Sea's boson jump turn out to be? How about with tribal colonies, huh? Alright. Oh, wow. I mean, technically, like, you can get by without freezers. Like, just, growing food. Like, that doesn't need to be chilled or anything like that, with, like, rice and all that. It's just meat that really needs freezing. But yeah, like, absolutely, like, having like better temperature controls can help you out, especially if you want to be starting in a hot area. High-speed boson jumping requires an A-class jumper. So, the Nadeshiko Sea has one on board? Yes, Nurgle's got no shortage of talent. After all of the A-class jumpers that got abducted by the Martian Successors, are there any left? They'll be holding an overview meeting in the Nadeshiko Sea to discuss that. Hold on, guys. The Earth Federation government looks to be making an emergency broadcast. They are? Councilman M. Presbund is apparently about to deliver a major address. Frozen cooked rice. Are you doing that thing where you sort of have like boiled rice first and then you sort of leave it in the fridge for a few days and then make fried rice out of it? Councilman that's been supporting the T3? What could he want to talk about? Glad you've found something to sort of help with your blood sugar levels. Definitely something important. You know, this guy fucking reminds me of? A younger version of that guy in Symphogear? Thingo's grandfather? What's her name? Let me look that up. Tsubasa. That's what I was thinking of. Oh, Tsubasa's voiced by Nana Mizuki. Does that bloody make sense? Alright. We don't have a voice for him, do we? Alright. To everyone watching this now, my name is Aim Presbund, Councilman in the Earth Federation Assembly. I am afraid that I must share with you an incredibly shocking truth. The Earth and mankind as a whole are under attack from extraterrestrial intelligent life forms. That is to say, aliens. There have been many precedents that took place over the past 10 years. But these were sporadic in nature, and while they represented threats, mankind was always able to emerge triumphant. However, the alien group, calling themselves the UND, has been launching attacks unlike any we've ever faced before. They act with meticulous planning and rational thought processes driving their actions. Hey, Easy, how you going? That is why I must inform you all of the unprecedented threat that we face as a whole. However, there is still hope. Long have we feared that such a day would come to pass, and we've cultivated a force capable of fighting against them. And doing alright. A little bit of a physical discomfort with bug bites, I'm guessing, but doing well otherwise. Mentioned your new dog because she woke you up early. I'll let you attend the stream. Do you happen to know what she's a mix with? I just sort of want to get an idea of what she looks like, I guess. I want to be able to picture your new doggy. Oh, we're playing Super Robot Wars T, which is a tactics RPG that is a crossover between a bunch of different anime series, including things like Gundam, Martian Successor Tedesco, Gunbuster, things like that. A Cowboy Bebop. That's not a mecha, but it's in this. Pretty fun. I quite enjoy it. Yep. Round though, some grade in her face, 2 years old. Gotcha. Alright. Just a cute doggy then. Anyway, mixed breeds are better health-wise anyway, considering a lot of them purebred breeds end up with genetic disorders. So, yeah. Ooh, which Gundam? I'll spell that for you. Gundam. There you go. Yeah, no worries. I must emphasize that it falls to man to put aside their internal quarrels and brace for the new threat. The T3 will be the pillar of this effort, an organization formed to defend the Earth. I believe that they will be the ones to quell the conflicts between humans and protect the Earth from the UND's attack on it. Once we have overcome the trial set before us, humanity will enter a brand new era. A new golden age. It's alright, easy. I beseech you all to have faith that this will come to pass, and to lend your help to the right people. That is all that is in my power to do. Alright, 5 pilots to Ace. Wizard operator is available to buy. Let us save the game here. There we go. And check things out here. Oh, yeah, we're going to have a bunch of Ace pilot stuff here, aren't we? Congratulations, Domon! You've been officially recognized as a BTX Union Ace pilot! I realize this is a big deal. Declining. But why? BTX's pilot rankings are perks useful to any hardworking member of society. Everyone keeps on rejecting the Ace pilot status. Sorry, but I'm not a pilot. I'm a fighter. All I'm looking for are fierce battles with my rivals. And Rain's love, right? We've set up a little interview area to really dig deep into what makes our ace pilots tick, you know? Doma, I'd like to hear your side of the story. And on that fateful day you decided to confess your love to Rain. Look, that's not... Play along. Pretty please. This is part of my job too, you see. And part of satisfying your personal curiosity, I'm sure. Oh, poor Domon. Alright, still program. Congratulations, Chirico! You've been officially recognized as a VTX Union Ace Pilot. Wonder if he's listening. Thinking about it. Do they even celebrate aces in the Astragius galaxy? If that's all you brought me here for, I'm leaving. I was actually thinking I could maybe interview you. I have nothing to say. Oh, wait! Let me pour you some coffee! Fine. Had I asked Bertha and the others for a few recommendations on Chirico bait? You've had a rough life, Chirico. I hope you and Fiona find happiness together. Oh, Chirico, so repressed. You get anything? I consulted with Lisa and Frontier Setter and combed through all the data, but still can't say anything conclusive about whether Hokushin lived or died. We can't rule out the possibility that he used a personal boson jump to bail out of his mech before it exploded. You think he's alive, Akito? Strange. Even if he is, the thought doesn't upset me like it would have before. Maybe it's because I found a greater goal in defeating him. It's a good thing in my book. Akito's found a new battle to fight, huh? And that attack that finished Hokushin was something else. The super technique he mastered through all that special training with Domon. Data on that will be worth 100 Tech P. I'm sure it's worth a lot more than that to Akito. Empire Refactored mod. Okay. Yeah, generally I don't play with very significant mods. Mostly it's just a few sort of cosmetic mods and use like UI and like ease of gameplay ones, like improved hauling. was it Whole Wolf or something? I don't know. But yeah, otherwise, like, I haven't really played enough of RimWorld to the point that I'm bored of like the base game or anything. Like, there's still way more for me to do in that before I start modding it to hell and back. Definitely, it was a life-changing strike for him. And now, Akira's new battle is starting. He's not the only one changing. I'm sure we'll all be changed, men and women, by the end of this. Then there's Councilman Presman's proclamation. Went public with the existence of the UND. Would easily trigger a panic with the slightest misstep. Then it's our job to be the hope for humanity that the Councilman speaks of. We'd better perfect the Tyranido Rex soon. For the people, for the Earth, and for my sweet, sweet bonus check. Not so down to earth about this, man. Alright. Look, you're putting in the work, you deserve to get paid for it. Alright, so. Sub-orders time. Empire Refactored adds in a settlement feature where you can found new towns, huh? Alright. Yeah, that would be huge. Probably not some... Yeah, I'd probably stay away from that for now myself, absolutely, but definitely something cool to have. Right, so... Boomy... With that, over here, let's see, Priscilla, Emil, Argo, and okay. Hold on, let me quickly check the next mission. Alright. Oh, alright. Ah, I see. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, so Hikaru's going to be important here, so we might a bit of an upgrade. Right. What else do we want to do? Give another weapon upgrade. Make it even, right? Let's get rid of that 50 there. Alright, over here. that. And... oh shit, Mike gains a force deploy, is he? I'll go with that, I guess. And... okay. We're done there. Gains a force deploy. We're gonna have to give you some stuff. Critical. Like Glasgow. Soul of Etigana. Some stuff that requires morale after all. That's not based on morale there. I'll give you a backup calculator considering you're a bit underleveled. And... yes, microchip, why not? Okay. It's that then. Guy. Let's give you the soul of Etigana. And precision scope. Learning. Might as well make him. We'll give him something. Defend. Okay. Now, what else do I want to do? That is the question. Give Jericho more guard ability. There we go. That's looking pretty good. Do that for you. There. Wait, there. Buff you even more. Okay. Let's see, anything here I like the look at? Talk about your potential. Alright. I think we're good here. So, let's move on to the next map in that case. Alright. Nadesco C briefing room. What in the ever-loving hell? Oh! You've never seen this before, Tetsuya? It's Nadesco! What and why? Is Inez here? Heard rumors about this. I've never seen one before. How wonderful! Truly, this is the embodiment of human wisdom. Actually, yeah, that's right. Inez is a Class A jumper, isn't she? Yes, that's... Alright, yeah. Just out of curiosity, what part do you mean? All of it! There's no keeping up with some people, huh, Chiriko? He's God. His consciousness is completely checked out. Looks like so much fun! Yeah, this is so exciting! Hey, we're not here for fun and games. So you say, but I think that the court disagrees with you. I thought this was a briefing about the secret behind the Nadesco C's boson jumps and the general status review. Did we, get the wrong room? Sorry to subject you guys to our in-jokes. If anyone's into survival games? Oh, that's cool. I'm not necessarily into survival games, but like everything I've seen about like Subnautica, at least, like that is a pretty solid game right there from like Let's Plays that I've seen of that. So hopefully Subnautica 2 is similarly awesome, or even better. Like hopefully better, right? And also, like I know that the developers unfortunately got screwed around by their publishers or something like that, trying to like steal the game from them or something. So yeah, wishing them all the best. And yeah, don't be careful at Subnautica if you are scared of the abyss. Oh yeah. It's gotta be her. I bet money on it. Hold on. Yeah. If they've set up this entire backdrop, the overview, does that mean that you know who is behind it? Yeah, I did call that immediately. What I've heard, Nautica 2 loses all the things people praise about Subnautica 1 because the area is so claustrophobic. Oh, alright. Interesting. Hopefully, it is still a good game, even if it is diverging from Subnautica 1. Obviously, when you're making a sequel, you've got to be careful whether you want to just stick with what the previous game did well, or if you want to change things up. Because there are obviously pros and cons to both. You can easily screw things up. Obviously, some games like Dynasty Warriors just repeat the same thing over and over again. Super Robot Wars, in fact, is quite like that. Let's just make the same game over and over again. Nothing wrong with that, as long as that's what you're looking for, and absolutely able to build up a fan base around there. Sometimes you want to try something new. Darkest Dungeon did some different things with their sequel. Sports games, yes. Although the problem with sports games is all the gambling involved, unfortunately. The amount of gacha in mobile games pales in comparison to the shit like FIFA and Madden and all that, which is disgusting. Hey, guys. Nadeshiko What and Why is about to start. I like how deadpan she is with that. Hey, guys! Hey, guys! What's gonna start, miss? There we go! It's Inez, the lady who loves to explain things. Only sports game you play are racing games with guns and such. Nice. Oh, anyway, they've got out at break at the moment. So we'll be back for the Nadeshiko What and Why in a few minutes, okay? Be right back. All right, and we're back. So, let's resume Super Robot Wars, shall we? Okay, so Inez Frasange, former member of the Nadeshiko A crew. She is 33 years old. Born on Mars, she was too late to flee and is now under protection of the Nadeshiko A. She then goes on to take over the Nadeshiko A medical and science teams. Plus, she is one of the rare few Class A jumpers. Explaining things is her favorite hobby, and as such, she was also the creator of the Nadeshiko What and Why series that played throughout the Nadeshiko A. After the Lizard War, she continued carrying out her research at Noble Heavy Industries, but is said to have died in an aeroplane crash. Clearly, that was not the case. As if you want American football. Yeah, Blood Bowl. Blood Bowl is pretty awesome. Honestly, I've thought about trying to sort of set up a beginner's league of Blood Bowl or something like that. Get a few streamers who haven't played much Blood Bowl or anything like that, and see if you can do a little something with that. Similar to what Krendor did with his Blood Bowl tournaments. Alright. Oh, now. I'll have none of that blushing and stammering on this set. I'm sorry. I'm just not used to this. Oh, really? Since you've got an incredible knack for it. Do you think so, man? Why don't I show you how it's done? Hey, everybody! How are you? I'm Super! And my super name is... I think that's enough, Inez. You're putting Wendy on the spot. I suppose so. The audience is glaring daggers at me. To all the first-timers, how do you do? To all the long-timers, how have you been? It's me, Inez Frasange. It's nice to see you, Actor. Let me congratulate you first. Inez Frasange, a former member of the Nadeshiko crew, and an A-class jumper. Thought she'd been abducted by the Martian Successors like Akito and Eureka, or maybe assassinated. The Lizard Man Blood Bowl team is called Guacamole Crater Gators. Nice. That's a good one. In actuality, she was being kept in secret Noble custody, where she was assisting the Secret Service in their work. Thank you for handling the Nadeshiko C's jump controls, Inez. You saved us in a pinch. I was hoping for more of a surprise appearance, but you barely raised an eyebrow, Captain. It was a jump that saved Chief Tiger and the others when the Bay Tower base collapsed. That was you, wasn't it? That's very observant of you. Tsukiomi could never pull off a jump like that. Once he's ruled out, the conclusion is fairly straightforward. That's the second captain for you. I have nothing left to teach you. But does that mean that you have no value to the crew anymore? An old exposition lady who doesn't exposit is just an old lady. Now then, allow me to meet your request and go over the situation so far. Who requested that? Now, Hikaru. Don't say things that would take away her job. In a sense, her whole reason for existing. That is correct. Her whole reason for existing is to explain things. You've heard of mansplaining. Now, here's Inez explaining. You there, the young lady with the glasses. Some fine intuition you've got. You could be me one day. Thank you kindly, ma'am. We and the Earth are both a little pressed for time, so please, try to make it succinct. Right. Let's start with the showdown with the Martian Successors. You all did some very nice work there. If only we'd gotten Eureka back, it would have been a happy ending across the board. Are you trying to rub salt in the wound? Not at all. My point is that your presence will play a pivotal role in the battles yet to come. Do you know where she's been taken? I'd say the UND is the top contender there. What? Neo Zeon and the Jupiter Empire don't seem to care about using boson jump attacks. In fact, they've shown next to zero interest in the prehistoric solar system civilization to start with. I think it's safe to give them a pass. Is having Eureka in custody somehow relevant for the prehistoric solar system civilization? I skimmed briefly over the Martian Successors research data. What I got out of it was that they were using Eureka's dreams to gain access to the calculation unit. And by dream, I mean the literal kind that one has when they're sleeping, not the figurative hope or aspiration kind. I find their theories highly fascinating, but that would make for a very long tangent, so I'll just move on. Okay, but Nurgle's back in control of the Mars Polar Cap ruins. Is there any point to kidnapping Eureka when we're the ones in control of the calculation unit? Accessing the unit is done via thought. Once a route has been established, relative physical locations become moot. So, they can access the unit even from afar, is what I'm getting here. What's essential is the presence of Eureka Mizumaru, the access point. What's more, the calculation unit is also the key to various prehistoric solar system civilization ruins, not just boson jumping. In other words, possessing her means eventually coming to possess that very civilization itself. Eureka's really the key to all that. As the UND used lunar ruins, they appear to be quite well informed regarding the prehistoric solar system civilization. And now they're taking Eureka so that they can put them to even more use? I believe it. They don't see Earthlings as anything but tools. While we're on the subject of the prehistoric solar system civilization, do not forget about the Claws faction. They used the same kind of arm as you do, the ones called the Original Seven. They've changed hands a lot since they were first discovered in some ruins in the early days of the Martian reclamation. Considering that this Claw fellow is gathering them all in one place, it's safe to assume he's got some connection to the civilization. Is that true, Van? Search me. But, considering the fact that Van's armor flew straight to the Astragius galaxy in the blink of an eye, that could have to do with the civilization. Then it's got more power tucked away that none of us know about. If the UND does have Eureka in their clutches, it's going to make things more dangerous. Speaking of the UND, was it really the right move to go public with an alien invasion, completely out of the blue? An alien invasion could trigger a panic among the general public real easily. What the hell is wrong with that Presbund guy? I have someone on hand to discuss that very topic. As a matter of fact, Nice work, everyone! One evil has fallen, thanks to all of your heroics. President Goldwyn, I'm sure you're all very concerned about going public about the UND, but while there was a bit of unrest, the populace has taken the news calmly by and large. Are they really calm? Or is the military suppressing voices with force? Allow me to explain a bit. We were going to have to go public about the UND sometime regardless. Part of it is lessons learned from keeping the space monsters completely under wraps. But the real motive was raising the alarm because of how likely it is that they'll be coming to recruit more individuals. That part I get. And there was no better time for the announcement than right then, at the moment of the Martian Successors' fall. I get it. By having it coincide with a major victory for us, it shows that we mean business fighting the UND. Precisely. And you yourselves will be hopes that serve to keep the people's fears at bay. The Earths. Hopes. Where their hope? I could think of worse things to be. Councilman Presbund agonized a while over the decision to go public with the truth, but his bet's paid off. The Dawn Assembly he leads will become more influential in the Assembly. Yeah, so that's the group led by Ames Presbund, turning away from the darkness of the Twilight Age. We've gone over them before, I believe. And by painting this as an offensive push against our enemies, he makes it easier to provide you all with support. Now that the Martian successes are gone, the war with the Xeon will intensify. The Earth's future rests on all of your shoulders, including that aspect of it. I'm counting on you all, T3. You are our hope for the future. And there you have it. The President's pinning his hopes on us. It's more than just him. The T3 will represent the hopes of everybody on Earth. Man, that's rich. I'm just a cowboy. And I was just a junk dealer. If we're all comparing, then hey, I'm an exile from a faraway planet. Yet, we all come together to be a force to protect the Earth. You gotta work hard. Pardon me for interrupting your moment, but we're getting an urgent transmission. From whom? Rudy Pixie Zolto of the UND, man. What? Ah, Rudy. Scenario 29! Each of their prides. Ah, you've come. Welcome, members of the T3. It is I, Rudy Pixie Zolto of the UND. I do enjoy the way that she introduces herself every time with, "It is I, Rudy Pixie Zolto." You show up for a showdown and still do the stock introduction. Look, it's her thing, okay? Don't take away her thing. It's all she's got left. The outcome of this battle will likely become known across the entire solar system. So, I will need to demonstrate the UND's presence. Challenge us head on, but you could use Aim Presbund's strategy against him. By crushing us, the Earth's hope, you demonstrate the UND's strength. And then, we demand that the Federation surrender. Impressive! It's very kind of you to show up despite accurately guessing our intent. Pushing your little plot on will give the people real hope. Which is why we won't lose. dare us to speak, and bring out your weapons, Rudy Pixie Zolto. With your invitation, then. Enemy forces confirmed. They included the EFAS units we fought previously. I'm impressed they took them from completed development to mass production in such a short time frame. Scrambled our forces to meet them. Alright, well, let's sortie on out, shall we? Now, we are going to be trying to avoid using our ace pilots to get kills on others. So... though obviously we have to take the Terminator. Okay, so... in that case... I can give you a few upgrades. Let's bring you... and... let's bring you. Okay. Change placement. Yeah, because Hikaru's like deploying front or something like that, which might get in as well. Yeah, so we've got a lot of enemies. EMD officer with a Fizz, and E-Baz, and oh, E-Bits. Okay. Alright. We'll put you up the back, because we don't need to get you to the front. Put you up the front though. You're building on a battleship, so you can stay at the back. So you... that looks fine to me. Let me double check. Okay. Oh, I'm just looking at the P bonus for this one. I'm just wondering if Hikaru needs to do both of those, or if she just has to defeat the last one. Alright. Well, we'll have to see how things go, I guess. Okay. You're raring to go, huh, Hikaru? I could say the same about you, might I? We're going to be the people's hope! I don't care what enemies we face. I'll face them all, head on, and win! You took the words right out of my mouth. I'll do my very best. Nice. Boys and girls who fight. Truly, you are Earthlings through and through. Rudy Pixie Zalto. Is Eureka in UND custody? I'm sorry? Eureka who? Why do you ask? By that reaction, maybe the UND had nothing to do with her abduction after all. How about you stop holding out on us, Rudy? I know you've got some Earthling that took you up on your invite. You know me so well. Much like you, my forces are comprised of more than simply Earthlings. What do you mean by that? Allow me to introduce you. Hey, that's the Autozam warship and robot that appeared in Sephiroth. Hello? A country with advanced machine civilization. All their machines are powered by mental energy. However, Autozam is facing a shortage of that, leading to its gradual demise. In order to attain large amounts of mental energy, Autozam set its eyes on Sephiroth's pillar system, launched an invasion. Come to this world too! It's, yep, so Eagle over here. That can be Ogata. Isn't that Shinji?
さあ始めましょうか。ラグナコ撃て FT をこうさあ始めましょうか。
Alright, so the commander of Autozam's Sephiroth invasion force. Other than his excellent commanding abilities, he is an excellent pilot, said to be Autozam's strongest fighter. As his homeland, Autozam is facing a shortage of people's mental energy used to power all their machines. He is after Sephiroth's pillar system, which can generate great amounts of energy. Usually gentle and smiling kindly at everyone, he becomes a ruthless warrior in battle. He is good friends with Lantis, and they understand each other well. Been too long, Magic Knight. Tim, allow me to reintroduce myself. I am Eagle Vision of Autozam, commander of the Sephiroth invasion. Eagle Vision! I suggest you don't forget that right now you're under my command! Of course, Mr. Zone. We're quite grateful for the hospitality we were shown, and we got whisked here and were utterly lost. And Geo, huh? Yuki Yanada.
NSX の力を見せる時だ。イーグル、こっちは任せておけ。ラグナ砲、発射！ NSX の力を見せる時だ。イーグル、こっちは任せておけ。
So, Geo is the sub-commander of Autozam's Sephiroth invasion force. He is command of the NSX in Eagle's absence. Like Eagle, he is an excellent pilot and fights with the mass-produced GPO. A rough but kind man, he always worries about Eagle overexerting himself. Although he is not opposed to the invasion of Sephiroth, it does not sit well with him. His favorite food is sweet chestnuts. It was the UND that showed us hospitality. But that smarmy jerk. Zazu? Yeah. The young mechanic of Autozam, chief mechanic of the NSX, he is also involved. He is also in charge of maintaining all the units on board and customize Eagle's beloved FTO. He holds machines in higher regard than humans. Young and short, he is fond of children shorter than him. Hikaru fits this bill, so he treats her kindly. Drop it, Geo. You don't have much of a choice as it is. Now then, Mr. Zone, I will leave command of those forces to you. Very well, Rudy. We'll act as it suits us. Eagle Vision, let's start by having you bring up the front. Geo Metro, we'll be retreating for now. Wait a minute. You want me to just leave Eagle out there? Mobile weapons are there to raise a disturbance in the front, while warships bring up the rear. It's tactically sound. But Eagle's our commander. I'm not okay with this. Here, let's do as the man says. Fine. Don't die out there, Eagle. I see Mr. Zone's acting as self-important as ever. Yet he can work under aliens without changing his tune at all. What actually makes him pretty notable in a sense. Yo. Long time no see, Maito Senpuji. Talk about an unexpected reunion. So I don't think we've run into Joe just yet in our playthrough, even though we've seen him in previous runs.
俺の前に立った瞬間、貴様の運命は決まった。勝負だ、旋風寺マイト。これまでだ。まだよ。正義だからどうした？正義というだけで勝てるとでも言うのか。
Alright. So, also known as Joe the Ace, he used to be the ace pilot for the Army's strongest robot division. Realizing how powerful he was, Wolfgang tried to hire Joe many times, but in true Lone Wolf fashion, Joe continued to decline, stating that he hates taking orders from people. He is cool and silent, but has shown kindness in the past to Sally. Joe became inspired by Maito after seeing him fight for justice, and through battles, the two came to be rivals. Yeah, I did see that SR point right there. I'm not sure if that is achievable, and I'm not sure if that conflicts with the Tech E bonus. Like, I don't know if Hikaru needs to both destroy the FTO and also the NSX, or if someone else can defeat the FTO. Yeah, that is not a fun SR. It's not a fun TAC P point, rather. I believe I can get the SR point with the use of Brave with the Tyrannado, because Sagiri is really strong. But yeah, I don't know if the Tap P bonus requires Hikaru to do it. Okay. You disappeared after the battle against Black Noir. I never dreamed it would be because you got hired by the UND. Oh, Black Noir Black Noir's already been defeated, huh? Alright. Well, we'll go over that then, even though we've done it before. Black Noir is the great evil that Maito's father, Kira, spoke about in his dying words. He calls himself an inhabitant of the third dimension who transcended a dimensional barrier to enter this world, and also titled himself as the god and ruler of the second dimension. Hold on a second. So, in the Maito universe, are they legitimately in the second dimension? Because it's a 2D animated series? Anyway, he ordered Exev to launch the Christmas operation on December 25th. Christmas, in order to take over the world and cause war to erupt around the world. His robots all possess the aura of evil, and their surprising regenerative capabilities help them to push the Brave Express Corps to the brink of destruction. My gain is weird, alright. I run into a three-body problem sort of situation with the universe devolving into like lower and lower dimensions as well, or something. After Mike Gain defeated Exev, Black Noir revealed himself and displayed his overwhelming strength. Then, Sally's Innocent Wave, which is 100 times as powerful as a normal person's, robbed Black Noir of his evil aura and allowed Maito to defeat him once and for all. Before he disappeared, he spoke about how he was not a god but another pawn in the game. I'm guessing the director of the Mike Gain series, right? Alright, Mike Gain. I work with the people who appreciate my talent. Black Noir is allergic to peanuts. Hey Sid, how you going? Good, evil, Earth, space. It's all the same to me. How could he say that? He once fought alongside us! Waste your breath. He's not the kind of guy you can talk sense into verbally. Fine, Joe. I'll put a stop to you, demonstrating the power of justice. Last one laughing. Is that a Dropout series, or is that something else? Tell me about it. I would like to know. It's me, kiddo. We're here too, you know. Something else, gotcha. Miss Vuitton. It's no use. We're completely beneath his notice. That's not true at all, Wolfgang. Catherine Vuitton. Villains who take the UND up on their invitation need to learn a painful lesson. Top-tier comedians aren't allowed to laugh, huh? Ooh, that does sound good. Send me a message on Discord about it to remind me to check it out. They should get Brennan Lee Mulligan on. He's great. Eagle Visioned! UK version, gotcha. They should get Colin Mockery. Would you willingly help out evil aliens? As far as I'm concerned, everyone in this world is an alien. All the differences between planets are lost on me. But he was on Whose Land UK, and Canada is also part of the Commonwealth, so I think that counts. And as the man responsible for the Sephiroth invasion force, I have a duty to ensure the safety of my comrades. Doesn't mean you can just... Enough chit-chat. FBO, go. Is he planning on fighting us all alone? He's mocking us! I can't believe he joined up with the UND just out of a lack of other options. This is the same thing as invading our world. Evil. That's how it's gonna be. I'll fight you. As a Magic Knight, and as a member of the T3. The local forces clashing with each other, I will be happy to recruit whoever wins to join the UMD. You're twisted. All units, commence attack. Strike a blow to the UND. Hey Tilly, how you going? I'll be lending you all my support as both a jumper and an expositor. Ooh, swap Prospector with Inez as your supporter. I'll have to go and check her out. This is the end of your wildly unrealistic business plan, Rudy. We'll achieve a complete victory and drive you away from here. Alright, so first objective, reduce FTO's HP below 10,000, eh? Let's go and check out the FTO. I'm doing pretty good. I'm running into some new enemies, which is nice. So I've got Eagle Vision over here in the Shit, 35,000? He's alright. Yes, the SR point for this is destroy the FTO with HP above 10,000 in one attack within 3 turns. Need a beat up Hikaru to do both finishing blows. Oh, alright. On the plus side, like, that's different from the SR point. Now, I have buffed Hikaru somewhat, at least. She does have... she does have weapon strength 6, at least. Now, does Hikaru's... like, with a secondary attack helping, does the secondary... What I am asking is, does Hikaru have to be the one to land the finishing blow? Whether Hikaru is landing a finishing blow as a secondary attack, or she is landing, like, the main attack herself with no secondary attack. She has to be the one leading the finishing attack. Okay, so I can have Hikaru attack, and then I can have Sagiri do the follow-up attack as support to... Yeah, okay. Sounds good to me. Oh, and I need to check, the new supporter with Inez. Where are you? Here we are. Masterful Blow. Morale minus 20 to enemy unit with highest HP. Oh, it has target enemy. Is that... Anyway, let's go check out the FTO. As a fighter mech piloted by Eagle, a customized mech, it has weapons and mobility that far surpasses a regular Autozam fighter mech. It can attack from any range with its beam sword for close combat, and a Vulcan cannon for ranged combat. So Vulcan and beam sword sounds sensible. It doesn't have any sort of like defense stuff aside from initiative and a bit of potential. Alright. Yep, so we've got Goryu over here. The successor to Hiryu, developed by Wolfgang under XF's orders. Its cockpit is a Great Eagle supercar, just like the Hiryu, which attaches to the robot's chest. Stronger, faster, and more mobile than the Might Kaiser, and became Joe's new machine of choice. In its jet form, it can fly at a max of Mach 9, passing the Brave Express Corps' Mach 5. Also has a base form, which Joe used as his living quarters. Its booster knuckle shoots rockets out of its arm, and its Goryu cannon acts as an enhanced beam rifle. Special move is a drill attack that utilizes a drill on the tip of its jet form. When Wolfgang was first developing the Goryu, it originally had a drill on its head, but it was removed since XF said he hated drills and ordered Wolfgang to remove it. Because clearly XF is an anti-spiral. Anyway, Wolfgang is over here. We've got Baton and the Snoopy over there. I feel like we've looked at these before, so I'm not going to look at them again. It's hard when the enemy shows up so many times in so many different series. Alright, so that's the EFAS. Yeah, I don't know if we've looked at the EFAS. Even these latest integrated mobile weapon was designed, but production kept being postponed until the mobile weapon-focused Earthling militarization project was proposed. As weapons for all ranges, so choosing the right one put great strain on the pilot. Its combat performance far surpasses the existing EBIT series units. Really big. Anti-proton weaponry. And yeah, we have APIS, which we have looked at before, which is their artillery stuff. Okay. And apparently it's able to destroy planets. And yeah, we have you over here. Superior model to the EFAS. After the prototype EFAS was completed, it went into mass production. The EFAS Sigma is a customized mass production EFAS provided to ace pilots. And yeah, anti-protons. Okay. Anyway, looking at the time, I think we will wrap up the stream here for the night. Since getting close to midnight, and we're just going to end up like moving our units anyway. We'll be able to like start the battle from the start, right? We'll save here and wrap up.
憎いスーパーロボット対戦に出演したことで前世のことを知らされた。私は情けない男で終わるつもりはない。必ずや世界を手中に収めてみせる。私のオーラ力で。
Someone's salty about being an NPC.
待っているぞプレイヤー。お前たちがどれだけ力をつけようとこの私が返り討ちにしてくれよ。
Alright. So, thank you very much for tuning in as always. I do appreciate it. As for what we're doing next week, tomorrow I'm going to be taking a brief break from 100 Line because Victoria 3 recently got updated, and I haven't played Victoria 3 in a while, so I want to do some streams of that. So I'm going to do some Victoria 3 tomorrow, as well as on Thursday. And I'm also going to try for a Super Robot Wars stream on the Saturday. Okay? So, that is our schedule. Let's go and raid somebody now, shall we? Let's go and see who is streaming what. Alrighty then. Let's see. Well, you know what? We were talking about a Blood Bowl earlier. So let's go raid Knorr, who is playing some Blood Bowl 3 right now. So we'll go over there and go see what he's up to, shall we? All right. Thank you very much as always, and hope to see you all next time. All right. See ya.